Hi, my name is Aaron Metchik, and I started writing after being an actor for quite a long time. And the reason I started writing was so that I could write material for me to be in as an actor and then potentially direct as well. So, my first screenplay I wrote in film school, and just after film school, that screenplay got optioned by Warner Brothers. And not too long after that, another screenplay I wrote got purchased by Gold Circle Films, and they're the people who did the Pitch Perfect movies. And I also got hired to do a rewrite on that script to attach a star, and got to do another rewrite once a director was attached. So I had a great experience, but neither of the screenplays that I wrote got produced, and I also didn't have much control over them. And certainly there was no talk of me acting in any of them. So the third screenplay that I wrote specifically to be a low budget feature and one that I planned from the beginning to direct and act in if I was lucky enough to get it funded. And turns out after a lot of hard work, we got all the funding together and got some great producers and was able to make a movie on my own terms, direct it, act in it. It was like a dream. So those experiences that I've had are going to influence the workshops that I'm going to teach at this conference. The first workshop I'm teaching is on low budget indie filmmaking, how to get a film made on your own. It can be so challenging to write a script for a studio or for a production company, and even when you get through that very challenging process, there's just never any guarantee that it's going to actually get made. In fact, the vast majority of screenplays that are optioned or are purchased still don't get made, and even if they do, a lot of times the end result will look completely different than what you set out to create. So sometimes the best way to get a movie made that you want to get made is to just do it yourself. So having gone through that experience myself, I know about all of the excitement that goes into it, but I also know about a lot of the struggle. And my hope is that we can get in a room together and talk about the best, some of the great ways that you can go about creating a screenplay specifically to film yourself or to get produced yourself, to do it on a budget that you can afford, and to make a final product that you're very proud of. And hopefully that has a chance for distribution. There's a lot of things that might surprise you along the way about that could prevent you from getting distribution, even if you do have a great film. So we want to avoid those traps. The second workshop I'm teaching is about improv. I started off as an actor, and so a lot of the work that I was originally doing as a writer was basically stemming from I would just kind of create little improv scenes for myself and then sketch down the parts that I like. And so I have some exercises that I like to show people that I think are very helpful for just getting a scene started if you've got a little writer's block, or taking a scene that it just seems a little stiff or a little stilted, and using the process of improv to loosen yourself up. We're either working with other people or working alone to find a new, fresh voice or a new, fresh take on scenes that you've already created. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great conference, and I'm excited about these workshops I'm teaching. I think that the Central Coast Writers Conference is an especially great conference because you've got so many passionate people there. You've got people who have experience with all types of writing, whether you're working from a book, trying to create a feature film, a screenplay to sell to a big studio, trying to make something smaller on your own, trying to work in digital media, almost anything you can think of, there's going to be people there who can help you with that. And it's not only about the people who are going to be running the workshops at all, it's about all the other writers and all the other creative people that you're going to meet who are attending the workshop. If you can create connections with them, it's perfect people to bounce ideas off of, to share your emotional ups and downs as you go through the writing process, and really just keep you creatively stimulated and motivated to continue doing your best work. Why do I write? I write because it brings a whole new level of inspiration to my life, to the point where literally, if I am writing a screenplay, I will have more vibrant dreams at night. If I don't write for a while, sometimes I don't even dream when I'm sleeping. And as soon as I start writing again, I start getting these colorful, vibrant dreams. So writing, it helps me all the time, even even when I'm not awake. I love it. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do too if you're attending this workshop, and I can't wait to meet you or see you there.